So welcome to part 3 of my video diary, 24 hours in Chlöe's shoes or 24 hours in her shoes. You can see parts 1 and 2 elsewhere on my channel. So I've not been dropping in on the video too much in the last hour or two. I've been busy beavering away at various things, pretty much as I normally would. I'm feeling very relaxed, very in tune with Chlöe. Barely thought about Chlöe for today, and actually when I do, I'm not sure I want to go back right away. I'm quite happy as I am, feeling very comfortable, feeling very in touch with myself and how I'm expressing myself, and yeah, just allowing something from deep inside to come out and have a full day of expression is quite something. Of course, it's not been a particularly stressful or busy day for me today. I kind of deliberately chose this day to enjoy this experience. So I don't know what conclusions you would draw from that. I guess there was one slight worry for me earlier, actually, when I went to the coffee shop. One of the cats had got out of the house, which they're not supposed to do. It's quite a busy road near here, so they have a dedicated area at the back where they can go out. So that was occupying my mind a little bit. It hasn't been a totally worry-free day. Happily the cat returned and seems to be very content now. But it's interesting how quickly you can switch into the role and feel as though you are within a different body. And I don't think that's totally created by the mind either. I mean, obviously the mind plays quite a big part, but my experience, as I've mentioned a number of times today, is about feeling. Yes, there is self-image coming into it, awareness of how I'm presenting, but it is feeling primarily that's driving me, that's the thrust, that's giving me, I think, the comfort. I'm not going around constantly staring at mirrors, for example. Very rarely am I doing that, and I don't think most people would be doing that throughout the course of a normal day. So that's that sort of aspect, reminding myself how I'm looking, how I'm presenting, is kind of in the background most of the time. But this aspect of feeling, this sense of connecting with a female body as best I can create it and inhabit it, expressing the feminine and allowing that warm, gentle energy to flow and come out and have expression is what has been most satisfying for me, I think. Plus the fact, in a strange way, I've completely, well, maybe not completely, but pretty much shut out my male self. It hasn't played a part in my thinking or drive or feeling, particularly today. There have been 1 or 2 emails I've had to answer as Clive, but I haven't been on to Facebook under my Clive ID. I have under Anya, and the two are very different, as I'll explain in a future post maybe. It's actually my male identity and my male personality which has been suppressed today, whereas usually, of course, it's the other way around. So perhaps once in a while it's only fair that Chlöe should have an opportunity to enjoy her day. It's not for cats. No. So evening time now, and a chance for Chlöe to relax. sit down in a comfortable chair, put her feet up, maybe watch a little bit of TV and a little glass of wine. That's good wine, actually. I don't usually drink wine in the evening, but I thought, why not? There was a bottle that hadn't been opened. So I'm going to put my feet up and just maybe watch a little TV or read a book. I don't know. And wait for that delivery man to arrive. Cheers.
He's on his way here as we speak.
These exercises, lifting.
However, if that
Live now.
Hello,
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Good.
Yep.
It says you're a first-time customer. I've been to you plenty of times.
Okay.
Where would you like it all?
Just in the kitchen, I guess.
Yeah.
Today. There you go. This is dry now.
Yeah, it was raining earlier.
Horrible, isn't it? The last
Yeah,
little
yeah.
while, really.
You've been busy today?
Well, not half. Starting to go mad now.
Yeah, all the turkeys and Christmas puddings, I
I
guess.
think the turkeys start tomorrow.
Right.
We've got a bigger shelf life with the turkey. So yeah, all the fresh ones are tomorrow onwards. Yeah. I think the earliest I get back tomorrow night is 11:30.
Oh my
at night.
goodness.
So not looking forward to that.
No.
But thankfully it's not snowing.
No, could be a lot worse. I think it's supposed to be mild at Christmas.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, pretty much like it is now, really.
yeah.
From what I can gather. I'll take that for what it could be.
We shall see.
Are you all sorted and ready?
More or less, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty good, really.
Good.
Goodness, there's a lot coming.
There is. I'll just stick these ones on the floor down here.
Lovely, thank you. Yeah, sort out the freezer things in a minute.
One trying to escape. So all the freezer and fridge bits are on the side there.
Lovely.
So.
All great, thank you. That's lovely.
What?
We just need a little.
A little squiggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, all your frozen bits are on the top there.
Lovely.
In that one bag. All as is. Thank you very much.
Finger.
Yeah, anywhere in the middle there.
Good.
That's marvellous. That'll do me, sir.
Lovely, thank you.
Cracking.
All right.
Have a lovely Christmas.
You too. Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye.
So the delivery man's just been, he delivered an awful lot, which involved a little bit of interaction. I thought it was all going rather well. We had quite a nice normal conversation. He didn't seem to react too much, perhaps a little bit of a jolt at the beginning, until the end when he said, "Have a good Christmas, sir." Well, I expect they see all sorts in this sort of job, so not blinking an eyelid, which I guess should give confidence to those of us who've got work to do in our passing. Most folks are pretty reasonable and professional and aren't and don't launch into hate speak and so on. There are obviously a few, and sometimes they can be very violent. But happily, in relatively open places and safe places, they're in the minority. And I actually had another first for Chlöe. in that little exchange, which was I had to give a signature to confirm receipt. And being Chlöe today, I attempted Chlöe's signature, although that too is going to require a little bit of work, I think, especially when you're using your finger on one of those touchpad things, which seems to be the norm with the delivery folks these days. Anyway, yet another opportunity, albeit in a very small way, for Chlöe to express herself. Well, very soon it's going to be time for me to brush my teeth and take off some of the makeup, I guess. Maybe some of it can stay on. It's virtually worn down in many places anyway. I've not touched it up, as it were, today. And actually, I'm feeling a little bit sad about saying goodbye to the daytime presentation of Chlöe. The act of sort of wiping away some of that makeup, which I don't usually think about at all, actually does seem like wiping something of her away, something of the face that she likes to present to the world, even when she's largely on her own. So, rather than desperately wanting to dash back to drab old Clive, I've rather enjoyed being Chlöe today, and hopefully I can do this more often when I have the free time. It's been very valuable in allowing an important part of me to have expression and time to settle and move over that period, which isn't always possible when you sort of drop into your femme self, perhaps just for 2 or 3 hours. So, time to prepare for bed. But this is a 24-hour experience, and therefore in a minute I'm going to change into my brand new Snuggie PJs and then snuggle up into bed, and who knows, maybe my dreams tonight will be Chlöe's dreams. What might the night bring? Well, I rather like these starry PJs, very Chlöe, I think, and they feel remarkably snug and comfortable. There's something about the texture of women's clothes. Maybe that's just all in my mind. It probably is. I'm sure the same textiles and materials do crop up in men's clothes as well. But anyway, this feels very comfortable as sleepwear. Unfortunately, I don't have a teddy or a soft toy to share my bed with, which would be rather nice. I think that would be very much in keeping with what Chlöe would like if she was sleeping on her own. But anyway, we'll have to put up with an empty pillow beside me tonight. So I'm going to shut down the light and see if I can get some sleep. I'll report back in the morning. Bye for now. Good morning. I've been awake for a little while and I've meditated. Well, I slept well. I woke up a few times. Strangely, I was more conscious, especially when I woke up, of my male sex, at least for a short while. And I think that wearing this hair in bed was a bit of a challenge. It did sort of slip once or twice. So I was conscious of that too when I woke up a couple of times in the night. So strange really, because nighttime is the time when normally your eyes are closed. Usually you're in a different world, a different place of consciousness, so to speak. But in these moments of consciousness, I wasn't fully in Chlöe's mindset. And in fact, the one dream I remember, I was Clive. That was a flashback to, well, certainly the people involved and perhaps the situations involved were a flashback to something a few years ago. But it was a peaceful night. I feel incredibly calm. And it is now 8:30 Time for me to go back to Clive. I'm not sure I really want to do that, but I have to. I have a video conference in about an hour. Yes, I'd be quite happy to carry on as Chlöe today. Perhaps not every day, but it certainly feels very comfortable, very calming, very right. It's been quite a wonderful 24 hours. Thank you for watching my diary, 24 hours as Chlöe. I hope you enjoyed it. There are many more videos exploring my femicide on my YouTube channel, so please do subscribe. I'm regularly uploading new videos in a blog type format. So I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.